Welcome back for more Braveheart music. Braveheart on the bagpipes. This is our last free lesson, but you can still get a good chunk start here in line 2 with our second lesson, and the links below for my sheet music as well as all the lessons. There's going to be at least 8 or 9 because I got a full page of sheet music here with some cool different variations on the Braveheart theme that I know you're going to enjoy. So let's get started with lesson 2. And if you missed lesson 1, you can always hunt through and find it. If you're having trouble hunting YouTube, it's in the link below as well. So line 2, we're coming at line 2. We ended off line 1 on a B. So we're going into line 2 from our last note in line 1, which was a B. So that's the chunk we're going to do this go round. Let's first go through without embellishments. So we just have B to low A, drop the ring finger. So after that B, we have a very short, or after that low A, pardon me, we'd go B, down to low A, then we have a short B, short C, and then we're up to a long D. So we're just walking up the scale at that point. So we have B down to low A, drop the ring finger. We go right back to B, raise up the ring finger. That B is very short. We're already going to C. Lift up the next finger and drop down that pinky. The C is also very short. Then we go up to D by raising up that top finger, and that D is a much longer note. And let's add in the embellishments to that little bit. I think we got it now without embellishments. So with embellishments, we have a grace note onto that first low A. We're going to do a G grace note, top finger comes up, drop down to the low A with the bottom hand, then the top finger comes down. And then we have a doubling on the D. So from the C up to the D, we're going to do a doubling. So first half of the doubling is the G grace note from C up to D. So that top finger lifts, then the bottom hand's top finger lifts, then the top hand comes down. That's the first half of the D doubling. Second half, we're already on the D at this point. Ring finger goes up and down. There's the second doubling, or the second grace note, double grace note doubling. So that gives us our doubling. So let me play what we have so far with embellishments. From that D, we'll go back to no embellishments now. From that D, and that's the whole chunk. So let's walk through that without embellishments. And we got some exciting stuff to add in a moment. So we're on a long D. We drop down one finger for a short C. Easy, just one finger comes down. From there, we're just walking back down to low A. So we'll go down to the B next. Middle finger comes down, pinky lifts. From there, down to low A, just drop the ring finger. From that low A, pop right up to D. Pinky comes down, all the other fingers come up. From that D, go right up to that E. So this is a busy transition. We got all these 3 fingers coming down. Pinky finger comes up, ring finger comes up. So lots of fingers on the go here. Let me play from that long D right up to the E without embellishments. And let me play this whole lesson 2 chunk without embellishments. Then we got some doublings and even a D throw to talk about. Last time here. And now let's talk about, we got a few more embellishments to go through. So we've already walked through up to that doubling on the on that D, which we're holding for a longer time. From that D, so we have a few different embellishments to chat about here. From the D, we do the doubling, we go down to the C with no embellishment, then we have an E grace note to the B from the C. So C down to B with the E grace note, lift up the ring finger of the top hand, then go down to the B, then the ring finger comes down. After that, to get to the low A, we're doing a quick low G strike and then the pinky comes up. So we want to hear that low G sound, but we don't want to stick around on that low G. It's just very quick. Da-dum. And let me play from that D doubling right down to that low A. Now we're going back up to the D, this time with a D throw. So if D throws are new to you, or you're a little rusty on them, let me break that down. We're on, in this case, we're on the low A already. We're dropping down to low G, and then doing a D grace note, top finger of the bottom hand. From there, we do up to C, middle two fingers are up, then up to D, top finger is up. If we put both halves of that D throw together, that's the whole D throw. If you're brand new to them, that's the way to start. Have it all nice and even. Dum, 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 dum. Not uneven. Da, 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 da. Have it all nice and even, because that's how you can get it to be faster and faster. So there's our D throw. And feel free to pause the video and practice, or feel free to skip it if it's too much. From that D, we're going up to the E with a doubling. So what's happening there? We have the G grace note to get to the E. So that's already a busy transition, and we're going to kick it all off with the top finger coming up. Then we do our busy transition, then the top finger comes down. That's the G grace note part of the doubling. Second part of the doubling is middle finger does its own up and down. That part of the doubling is the easy part. And that brings us to the end of the lesson 2 chunk. So let me play a couple times through for you this lesson 2 chunk of music. And I can't wait to see you in lesson 3 and beyond. And I'm going to be doing it with embellishments here. Let me do that once more with embellishments, and then I'll see you in lesson 3.